This is Rob Tebbutt for Boxing Social. Delighted to be joined by the smooth voice of boxing, Mr. Michael Buffer. We're here in Saudi Arabia ahead of Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz. The rematch. Michael, how are you?
The rematch, first of all, I'm great, and I'm excited to be here. I've been to Abu Dhabi and Dubai and everything, but my first time in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, so it's exciting to be here.
What have you made of it so far? Obviously, a bit of a, not obscure is probably the wrong word, but a bit of a different location for boxing.
Very different location. As we're seeing as we get ready for this press conference, we're going right into typical fight mode, but a large contingency of the world press, because probably, I guess we have to call this, at the end of the year, the biggest fight of 2019.
Where would this rank? I mean, obviously you've been involved, you've been as close to some of the biggest fights as you could possibly be over a number of years. Where does this rank in terms of kind of big heavyweight fights?
It's a massive heavyweight fight. I mean, we had a big upset in June in Madison Square Garden where a substitute came in that is the type of fighter that, you don't judge the book by its cover. And he showed that he has heart, skill, fast hands, a heavyweight punch, and upset the odds makers and walked away with the heavyweight championship of the world. So what we have now is AJ, for the first time in many, many years, maybe even in his pro career, is going to walk to the ring first and be introduced first as the role of a challenger. And I think we can all agree he has the ability, without a doubt, to win this fight. But we already know that Andy Ruiz, can win the fight. So it's a great fight.
We were out in Madison Square Garden in that fateful night on the 1st of June. If I'd have said to you that 6 months later we'd be in Saudi Arabia for the rematch, what would you have said to me?
I would have thought they're pulling my leg. I wouldn't believe that. But the Saudis have over the last few years, have put together many great sports and entertainment events, and we're just seeing another extension of that right now.
What, in your opinion, obviously I know that you're not a trainer, you're not a pundit, but what, in your opinion, is the keys to victory for both men?
I think the key to victory for Andy is just to do what he always does. I mean, he's happy in his own skin, he's mellow, he's got great family support behind him, and so he just stay with what he does. For AJ, I think maybe he should use his legs. He's actually a brilliant boxer. And and try to land the big shot from the outside. He loves that uppercut inside. He's a massive physical specimen, so he's never had a problem getting in there and grabbing hold of somebody and slugging it out, and prevailing, of course, until 6 months ago. So I would think for AJ, he might be a little more tactical. For Andy, he'll just do what he always does. And
just finally, because I do appreciate your time, very, very busy day for everybody here. You've been doing this for a number of years now, quite a few years now. Does it still? This sort of fight must really keep your juices going. I mean, you've been in the sport for so long. You must still get those. Do you still get those kind of pre-fight butterflies, pre-fight nerves?
Absolutely. Before Michael Buffer, the announcer, gets in and out of the ring, Michael Buffer, the fan, is inside that suit, and man, I just can't wait for this to happen. I'm excited as any fanboy could be to be here, and it's just a lot of fun. I'm still living the dream, so I love it.
Michael Buffer, as always, a real pleasure speaking to you. Thanks very much for speaking to Boxing Social. Hopefully catch up with you soon.
Take care. Thank you.
Thank you.